This video is brought to you by Zarrakan Productions, an umbrella group composed of multiple shows and an archive of over 5,000 videos covering a wide variety of topics. Please go to zarrakan.com for a complete listing of video links, social media feeds, and opportunities to support our content. Thank you for your time, and may I present another Zarrakan production.
Here, this is WPWF Revenge 2020. Good evening, I'm Johnny LaMonaco.
And I am Coy the Kraken Kiori.
And this is the big one. We finally made it, Coy.
Yes, we did.
Can you feel it?
All the way down to my, feet.
All the way down to the shiver your timbers.
Now, before we get started, I do have to ask, are you well lubed, Johnny, my boy?
No. I have to go back to my fridge and get some more lube.
I have green tea with ginseng and honey sitting right here next to me.
Well, there you go. I've got my usual scissor. I've got Coca-Cola Classic. Nonetheless, everything that we have done over the last several months, it all builds to what we are going to have for you right here tonight, because this is the big one. This is Revenge 2020, our main event tonight for under the steel cage. It will be for the WPWF World Championship. Kamikaze Chiyoko defending against the Dragon Maiden of Dojima. Did I say that correctly? The Dragon Maiden of Dojima, Akira Akabine, right here this evening inside the 15-foot steel cage. You do not want to miss it. That and a whole lot more coming your way in less than a half an hour.
Well, you got Akira's name right, but the Dragon Maiden of Dojima is Rina.
This is what happens when I don't have my Coca-Cola Classic with me. It's back in the fridge. I have to go get it. Well, what we'll do right now is we'll give you an opportunity to TP in all your friends, your family members, MC buddies, loved ones, acquaintances. Go to Help Island, go to Social Island, grab somebody new, somebody on their first day on the grid, and bring them here to Revenge 2020. Have them here tonight for that steel cage match, that huge main event. Do not want to miss it. And a lot more coming your way here tonight. Our opening contest is going to be an interesting contest between a very large woman and a very, very, very large woman.
Yes, it will be.
And we'll set the scale for you right here. Cynthia Cyberdyne making a spectacular debut last week. 6'2", 220 pounds, facing Jade Robinot, 6'3", 230 pounds. Those are two very large women who are going to be kicking us off here tonight. Any thoughts on that?
It's going to be incredible. Although I have found out that Miss Cyberdyne, yes, her systems are very up to date.
Did you try to load Skyrim into her?
Actually, I played Animal Crossing just a little bit ago.
And she actually lets you get away with that? Well,
I'm not dead, so obviously, yes.
Well, you may be misted tonight. Who knows? You're like,
I doubt
please?
That. You know she never does that for me.
That's our opening contest tonight. It is going to be the very large Cynthia Cyberdyne going up against the very, very, very large Jade Robinot here tonight. Moving on down the line here, we have got the Iron Siren match between Katie Carter and Beth Rogers.
That definitely will be interesting to see.
The rules of an Iron Siren match, very simple. You have to incapacitate your opponent until one cannot answer the count of 10.
Basically, beat the crap out of them until they can't move.
They cannot move. Cannot stand up. Actually, I take that back. That's a last Siren standing match. Iron Siren is a set time limit, and whoever has the most pinfalls or submissions or decisions within that time frame, that's who will win the Iron Siren match.
But it's still going to be brutal.
Oh, it's going to be brutal no matter what. That's just a given. Tell me how you like this one. We have got Karma Star taking on one half of Hisatsu, Ri Kurihara, the Mistress of the Mist, right here this evening. And no doubt who you like in that one.
Obviously, I'm torn. I mean, of course, I'm going to root for my girl Ri, but I mean, I do like Karma, so yeah. But I'm still going to be going for Ri because I am a Ri Kurihara fangirl.
How about the Asylum Rules match? The Harbor Shot, Betty Nirvana going up against Lady Death right here tonight.
That is definitely going to be something to watch. Definitely not relishing the referee's job on that one at all.
No. Now, as I understand it, the rules of the asylum rules matches, to my mind, there aren't any.
Bedlam rules, as it were. So yeah.
So there you have it. So what are the rules? See the first rule. There are no rules.
You're asking about the rules. It's too late.
How about the Siren Rising Championship? It will be decided here one way or another this evening. The Dragon Maiden of Doji, Marina Kadoya, here tonight, taking on the classically trained Horses Morrissey.
Again, this is going to be a hard one to call. You've got determination versus experience. Not to mention, Horses. This is a title that she is near and dear to her. She's going to do everything she can to get that, but I'm sure we'll discuss all of that in just a moment.
Oh, she certainly will. But, Rina Kadoya, having been there once before, she'd like to be there one more time.
Well, of course, but that's the goal of all of our girls.
Absolutely. Let's take care of a little housekeeping here tonight, if I can find it. Here we go. I'm going to start putting some URLs out into local for you. I'm going to have to use my keyboard here.
Well, one would hope, since, semaphore and smoke signals don't really work well in SL.
Well, I don't know semaphore.
And trust me, you don't want to know it.
You would think that as much boating that I do, I would. Well, the first thing I'm going to put out in local for you there is the WPWF fan group. So if you join that, you'll have all the latest information, everything that is WPWF. The next one will be the fan group for DCWF, our brother federation. And here comes that one. And the last one will be for our other brother federation, Slam City. Now
which had a wonderful show this earlier.
While I'm doing that, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, there were it was just a big mess today. They had people out in the ring all over the place. We had the big Russian out there. We had Sergey Cut Your Nuts Off. We had,
I'm sure that's not his name.
That's not the way that most people say it, so I'm going to go with it.
Well, I could pronounce the guy's name, so Cut Your Nuts Off works fine for me.
But they did do, they had a few matches. They had, we had Nick Odium there. We had, of course, Neon Shadow. We had Baza Winlow, Benja Nirvana. Frankie Reyes made an appearance for the signing, as they did the signing for the final championship determination in an Altitude X match.
Nice.
Enough about our brother Fed. Let's talk about ours.
Well, let's talk about those T-shirts that are back there. Smart Tees has been very busy lately, cranking out those T-shirts. Check out the vendor back there. You'll find your favorite Siren shirt. Check out the brand new Pocket Tee, the WPWF Pocket Tee. New shirts coming out all the time, so be sure to grab one of those on your way out of here tonight, like I know I'm going to be doing.
Definitely.
They make great Christmas presents too. I'm sure that vendor back there, you can gift them as well.
You can, and of course, I'm sure they look good on everybody and anybody.
There you go. Smart Tees, thank you so much for helping us out here tonight. Let's just take a quick peek back there. I have to see what that WPWF pocket tee looks like. Oh, we got the revenge. We got the revenge tee. That's new. And there's the pocket stripe. There's
always good. And of course, remember, revenge is not only best served on a cold plate and all that good stuff, but it is also a once in a lifetime thing. So by all means, grab that shirt. Remember it.
Absolutely. You want to come
cherish it.
A great memento from this fantastic show that's going to be coming your way here in just about 15 minutes here. We'll run through that card again here, and we'll try to do some predictions as to who we think is going to emerge victorious here on the biggest one of them all. I'll tell you what, how do you pick a winner between Cynthia Cyberdyne and Jade Robonaut?
Honestly, I don't know.
And oddly enough, this is a situation where I probably am more familiar with Cynthia Cyberdyne than I am Jade Robonaut.
Oh, this is true, I think, for both of us. But as I understand, Jade did do really well in her setup matches before this. So
she
this
made her
will be
just
good.
This past week, but she faced the reigning world champion. I mean, if you want to talk about being thrown into the fire, that's being thrown into the fire.
That's the best way to do it.
And she looked very good in that match.
Yes, she did. And you know what? Honestly, I think in this case, it's almost a toss-up between Robonaut and Cyberdyne.
Well,
either way, someone's going to the scrap heap.
You have to pick a winner here, so I'm gonna go with my gut here. I'm gonna go with Cynthia.
Okay, so you're choosing the Synthonata. Got it. I'll choose Robonaut, and we'll see what comes out in the end.
All right. Let's move down to our next match here, the Iron Siren match. Beth Rogers and Katie Carter. Wow. On sheer experience alone, you would almost have to think that Katie Carter would emerge victorious in this match. Beth Rogers, though, she's very, very sneaky, very cagey, very underhanded. Not sure if that's the right word to use, but it'll work.
Yeah.
Very capable of pulling out a win here tonight.
I believe the parlance among my own would be a barnacle-ridden scallywag, but...
Oh, my. Barnacle-ridden scallywag. I like it.
But, so, who, in this case, who do you go for?
Which one are you referring to here as a barnacle-ridden scallywag?
Oh, that would be Beth.
Just had to clarify this.
Why would I call Katie one?
I don't know.
Even though she already calls me a traitor clown still, so,
Well, you don't want to be a traitor clown. I know that much.
I'm kind of used to it.
Well, I'm gonna go with Katie here, but I would not surprise me if Beth pulls it out. I'm gonna hedge my bet there. How about that?
Alrighty. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with Beth only because you took Katie. But I honestly don't. How do I put this? If it happens, it'll be because there was some true dastardly deeds at foot.
All right, there you go. There you have it. Now, before we go into our next match here, I want to remind you that WPWF will be hosting a charity show called Be a Hero. That's going to be next Saturday, the 19th and the 20th, both days, starting at 5 p.m. SLT. On Saturday, 4 p.m. on Sunday, all proceeds will go to help a former SL wrestler who has lost his father at his father's house due to a fire, and will try to help ease the grief during these hard times. You'll be able to help out by making donations at this great event. Be coming your way next week, 5 p.m. SLT Saturday, 4 p.m. SLT on Sunday. You can already donate now by hitting the donation meter. All proceeds will go to help that very special person.
Yes, and I can tell you from personal experience, losing someone and losing a home, never a good feeling.
I wouldn't even want to imagine it.
Let's just say in my own past, I've had similar experiences, and trust me, it takes a lot out of you.
Oh, I can imagine. So we'll certainly do everything we can to help here. And I know the generosity of the SL wrestling crowd. They're among the most generous people in all of Second Life. So I know that we'll be able to help this person out very, very well. Moving on down the card for Resistance here. How do you like Karma Star and Ri Kurihara?
Ri, of course. Always Ri.
Okay, well, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Not a huge surprise. I'm going to go with Karma here tonight. Because I think this is going to be an absolute brawl between these two. And who is better in a brawl situation than Karma Star?
I don't know. Ri is rather vicious, and you never know. I mean, it might just be that Ri is going to be, Ri.
Did you hear Leah Duffield there? She just nailed it. She said somebody green is going to win tonight.
Yes, and as we know, it is not easy being green.
It's not easy being green. Asylum Rules. It will be the Harbor Shot, Betty Nirvana against Lady Death right here tonight. Asylum Rules basically means there are no rules. That's dangerous.
Yes.
You put Lady Death in that situation, put Betty Nirvana in that situation. There might not be anything left of this building by the time those two are done.
It's either going to be a bloodbath or one hell of a date in front of all of us. We're not sure what.
Well, that's the thing with Betty. Are they matches or are they dates? And I think you already know the answer to that question.
Yes, I do.
Dragon Maiden Doji, Marina Kadoya faces classically trained horses Morrissey. One of those two will walk away with that championship tonight. Who do you think it's going to
be? You know, I'm actually rooting for Rena on this one.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, well in that case, I'm going to go the opposite way. Horses on horses, of courses. Please come out here with the bus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, she might need to twerk for you too, because
I don't think you're going to see number 11 here tonight. This is the time for fun and games is over with. This is about the Siren Rising Championship.
To be honest, this is why I chose Rena. I know that Horses has the experience, but Rena has proven that she has that determination, and surprisingly is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
All right, and now when this is all over with, when it's all said and done here tonight, you know where we're going to be.
Covered in blood and dancing?
Well, we may be covered in blood. We'll definitely be dancing. Where will we be doing that at?
Oh, that must be at Abstract.
There you go. What happens at Abstract stays at Abstract. That is the fan group there. And now I'm going to give you the location. Just a little bit of typing, and there we go. Here it comes. That'll get you there. That's your taxi right there after WPWF Revenge 2020 is in the books as we head into our main event here tonight. It will be under the 15-foot steel cage for the WPWF World Championship. Kamikaze Chiyoko, Akira Akamine. Pick a winner.
I'm going to go with Akira.
Well, I'm gonna go with Kamikaze Chiyoko. I know what Kamikaze Chiyoko is capable of in a big match situation, and I know she's gonna pull out every single stop there is. Can you say the same thing for Akira Akamine?
Actually, I can, although I do question the wisdom of her choosing a match that Chiyoko knows oh so well. But you know, it may be that she did this on purpose. There might be a trick up her sleeve that we're not aware of yet. Either way, it's going to be an awesome match.
That is certainly a match I'm looking forward to seeing here tonight. We're getting closer and closer to getting underway with our show tonight. Where's Drewski? Is he here? We have not seen Drewski, and it wouldn't be the WPWF pre-show without a reference to the mid-70s, mid-80s Pro Bowlers Association, and boy, do I have a jewel for him tonight. But I'll keep it under wraps until I actually see him. This is one of the best ones of all. Folks, do start TPing those friends in here. We've got less than 5 minutes before we get started here with Revenge 2020. You do not want to miss the great show that is coming your way. Everything that we have done over the last several months leads to what we have for you right here tonight. Do not miss this show. Get all in here. Descript as much as you possibly can. Take all those HUDs off. Anything that has a script in it, basically, you do not need it unless it's your clothes. Please, we don't want you naked in here. That would not be good. Save that for afterwards. But we do want to keep the lag to an absolute minimum here tonight. We want to keep things crisp and snappy. If you help us by descripting, you'll make it so much easier for the wrestlers to the sirens to do what they do. You get a much, much better show in return. As you know, Coy, a brand new Firestorm just dropped a couple of days ago. If you're on that like I am, you want to set your win light to not to ambient dark, but to midnight, because we have the new EEP, the Environmental Enhancement Project, new thing from Linden Labs that replaces the old school wind light system.
Yep, already upgraded.
If you spend as much time on the water as I do and as Coy does, you definitely will see.
Yes, definitely.
Control Shift X. Control Shift X. How about that? That is cool. That is cool. I didn't know that.
Yep,
Thank you, Lily.
Quick setting for the midnight.
That is awesome. Oh, now I wonder what else is there that I don't know about. Probably a lot. Boy, that just changed how everything looks here. This looks fantastic now. I'm amazed. That's very cool. Well, we'll run the match. We'll give you the quick listing of what we are going to see here tonight. While I'm doing that, you can also check out Spark Tees back there on the back wall. Check out that brand new Pocket WPWF t-shirt. Pick up the Revenge t-shirt. Those make great Christmas gifts. And we thank you so much to Spark Tees for providing those for us. I see Stuart up there. Good to see you again, Stuart. It's been a while. Tonight, WPWF Revenge 2020 getting started with the battle of two very colossal women here, Cynthia Cyberdyne and Jade Robinot. That'll get us started. Mm-hmm. Let's give a hand to Stu up there. Yay! Okay, that was very loud. I have to adjust my settings here. There we go. Much better. Now I can hear. Two very large women, a very large woman and a very, very, very large woman getting us started here tonight. Cynthia Cyberdyne and Jade Robinot. That's going to, hope we've got the reinforced ring for that one. That's going to get us going here. Moving on to our second match. It will be the Iron Siren match. Katie Carter and Beth Rogers. That is going to be a barn burner for certain. We've got Karma Star and Ri Kurahara, one half of Hisatsu, hooking it up right here tonight. We have got the Asylum Rules match. The Harbor Shot, Betty Nirvana taking on Lady Death right here tonight. We've got we've got the Siren Rising Championship, Rena Kadoya, Horses Morrissey, classically trained Horses Morrissey, and the Dragon Maiden of Dojina, Rena Kadoya, right here tonight. That title is going to be decided one way, shape, form, or another. We will have a Siren Rising officially here this evening. And the big one, underneath the 15-foot steel cage, the WPWF World Championship, Kamikaze Chiyoko defending tonight against Akira Akimine.
All of this brought to you in vivid living color.
That's absolutely right. And this will be your last opportunity to get those folks TP'd in here before we get going, because we are almost there.
Of course, a gentle reminder, voice is for staff, commentary like myself and Mr. LaMonaco, and our wonderful wrestlers, should they choose to address us. Please do not get on the mic. We would really hate to have to keel haul any of you or make you walk the plank, which, well, okay.
Don't want to walk the plank.
Not
tonight. Not tonight.
So, yes, please kindly stay off mic until the end of the show. Thank you.
All right, and there you have it, folks. That sets the table. We're just about there. Who is excited for WPWF Revenge 2020? If you're ready, make some noise and let him hear you.